This is
We're
take
just
two.
both so excited to start. That's what that is.
We were so excited we had to do it twice.
That's right.
Or thrice, as it were.
Oh, yeah. Would that be 3 times? Is that how?
Yes, we are off to a terrible start, and it's
you're right.
hotter than the hinges of hell in here.
Oh, my gosh. No joke. We're just complainers.
I know.
Because don't you remember just like last month, we're like, God, it's freezing. You said.
Yes.
Now it's awful because it's on, it's recorded. Because you're like, I miss the drought.
I do. But it's that I stand by it. I am so glad that it's hot. I'm so much happier. I feel all, good inside. But
you're looking good on the outside, too, in
thanks,
your
Sarah.
adorable bathing suits. Hello.
But when we record, there can be no fans or air or anything. So, I'm in that thing where, your legs stick to the chair.
Yep. And I sweat enough to where this room just becomes like a greenhouse.
Yeah, it's not good.
It feels like.
It's not good.
So that's me.
But believe me, I am so happy that it's not cold anymore.
This is like back to the days of my boob sweat from our early episodes at your old place. I remember those days.
Hey, whenever you've been on the challenges or whatever, did you ever get, how you can get essentially athlete's foot, but on other parts of your body?
Oh, almost like a ringworm kind of situation?
No, it's just like fungus. It's like not bacteria, but fungus. Yeah, where if you sweat, under your boobs.
Oh, yeah. You get the little bumps that are.
They're just white, white splotches. And
oh, you know what? No, but Landon got those all the time.
Yeah, I
would always
them
have to scrub them off.
time.
I'm sure I get a different version of that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what you don't have. You're always complaining about your folliculitis or something.
That's what that is. It's it falls in that category.
Humans are so disgusting.
Medication. Yeah, oh my God, they totally are.
Right.
They absolutely. And my mom's visiting, and I feel like there's something about moms where, I probably do this to you too, where I'm like, I have this weird bump. What's this?
Yeah.
Hey, check this out on me. And I have this bump on my leg that I've had for 10 years now.
What did she diagnose it with?
Oh, that's just a little cyst that's under your skin. It's not doing anything. It's fine.
Moms think everything is a cyst. I swear they do.
Except when I actually had a cyst, and then it was
that's
something,
cancer.
Yeah, and then it was oh my God, you have to go in. What did I think it was that was so over the top? I thought it was, oh my God, some version of a staph infection essentially, but
good Lord,
there was another word but it wasn't. It was just that my big old ganglion cyst, Milton.
Ask. I forgot about Milton.
I know, he came back once and then he went away. And then he came back again, and then now he's gone.
Man, no wonder we have abandonment issues.
Just gone, like in the wind, just like Mary Poppins, just here for a season.
You need to ask your mom to define a cyst. I guarantee you, no one can. It's not even a thing; it's just a word.
She's gonna surprise you with this
scientific,
medical,
yeah.
I mean, the cures for things that she gave us when we were sick. I was thinking about this with a friend the other day. Because somebody came over and they asked for Advil or something. I was like, oh, here you go. And they're like, oh, wow, you have a very complete medicine cabinet. And I said, yeah, this is surprising considering I never take meds. And that's because when I was growing up, my mom was like, here's a spoonful of brandy and bite into this raw onion.
Why?
And that'll probably cure your cold.
Why the onion?
I don't know. There was something about clearing out your sinuses. Whenever we were sick, she was just take a big bite and eat a big chunk of raw onion or garlic. She would just have us eat garlic or put weird stuff under our tongues.
No wonder you're a witch.
Yeah, or it's I was gonna say it's surprising I'm not dead. Or maybe this is why I have a great immune system because I've always had to just fight everything off on my own.
Yeah, right.
Was your mom a buy the books kids have the whole collection and you're sick, you're getting the time.
We're more typical. Yeah.
So regular. Yeah.
And I saw a tweet the other day where somebody said ginger ale's motto should just be, we're sorry you don't feel good, or we're sorry you have a tummy ache. Because really, what does anyone buy 7-Up or ginger ale for unless it's for a kid.
Joke.
Yeah, it's for bad belly.
Yeah. And even if it is for an alcoholic beverage, you know what? There's a reason you're drinking, so we're also sorry you don't feel good.
Yeah, right.
It works in pretty much every situation.
Hey,
I'm down with that.
I have a poop story.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because so do I.
What if it's the same one?
Okay. Let's say on 3, the subject matter that it has to do it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Astronauts.
Clogging.
Susie, you didn't even do it on 3.
I did. I said clogging.
Oh, clogging. Okay, these are very different stories.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
read that thread too. I read the one you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me about your clogging.
Oh, I just saw
Or not your clogging. I don't want to point the finger.
Hell no, I do not clog toilets. That is disgusting.
Don't clog
What?
shame, Suze.
I will clog shame because whatever it is that is causing you people to clog
that's true.
toilets, you should go to a physician because that is not
Just
natural.
get some fiber in your life. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're also a tiny human, so.
There was just a headline that I thought was funny. It is the following. Sheboygan serial toilet clogger sentenced to 150 days in jail.
No!
Sheboygan is funny. Serial toilet clogger is hilarious.
Now, you know
then-
what? When I was
ahead.
picturing this is the only scenario that I would ever do this in when it relates to crime. But I really was thinking cereal because my mind was with fiber.
You thought he clogged it with cereal?
Well, or maybe he ate so much. I don't know. But my mind, we were just talking about like the
dying.
benefit, like why somebody would clog a toilet. And I'm like, you need to get more fiber. So I was primed with that. And in my mind, I'm like, for the first time ever, usually that goes in the other direction. Or somebody's referring to the breakfast food, and I think the murderer.
God, that's so good, Sarah. I love it. You picturing him like pouring Fruit Loops down the shitter.
Was, like plunging it, like don't like, God, dude, serious. Or okay, yeah. I don't know.
I'm dying.
I wish I could blame this on lack of sleep, but I really got a ton of sleep last night, so maybe that's where I'm getting all these creative ideas.
You're on your A game. Oh my
Yes.
God. Well, at any rate,
continue.
well, all I know is that this guy, I imagined that he was just like really bunged up and kept clogging toilets, and then they're going to put him in jail, which to me seemed outrageous.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But it turns out he was intentionally clogging them with like items.
So it could have been cereal.
It could have been. What if it said Sheboygan cereal toilet
Stop.
clogger?
See, we're getting to, you know how oh my God, I'm dying today. I can't take it. You know how we say that, like, in reality TV, people are just always upping the ante and it's more important to just be on TV?
Yeah.
And how, like, people are going to start committing crimes just for the headline. Because this is great.
It does seem like poop-related crimes have gone up significantly in the digital age.
And with the amazing name of their city, they're going to be like, man, crime in Sheboygan is on the rise.
Right. I worry about people, though, like, on a humane level. I just think this is if he gets Googled ever for any reason,
for Christ's
he's
sake,
the Sheboygan cereal
no.
toilet clogger.
Oh, no. Stop. I'm dying. Okay. Oh, that really does suck.
Yeah.
I mean, well, this is the thing. You got to do something bigger.
Yeah, a bigger
You got to,
poo.
like, do something bigger in your life so that it tops the Google search.
Right. That is
Don't
such
become a
good
serial
point.
killer. That is not better.
Yeah, right. I mean, that would trump
Then people
it.
would get confused. They would see it and they wouldn't know which cereal stuff they're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I see where this is going. Did he look like the culprit? I'm like thinking, like I'm picturing this guy in my head.
I think so. White trash.
Yeah,
like
over the age of. Let me. Okay, here I'm gonna. Do you have a picture of this individual?
I saw
Have
one.
you seen him? Okay, you saw him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say he is He is like 42.
Yes.
Oh, yes! Okay, I'm good. I can picture it. He has a somewhat of a receding hairline / no hair. Oh, my God.
I think it's receding, but it might be some sort of mullet with that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing. On the darker colored side, stringy kind of looking.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You're good profiling.
I am good.
Yeah, let me take a look at him actually again, just so I can, refresh my cereal thingy. I love that Sheboygan toilet clogger does not even produce the result that I need. How is
there
that
other
possible?
options?
Yeah, like there's okay, here we go. That's sick that there was that many listings under Sheboygan. Oh, actually not receding.
Not receding.
And more handsome than I recall.
Okay, Susie, you should just lie to me.
No, I had it pictured wrong.
Wow.
But you were right about the age for sure.
Okay, well, 1 for 3 ain't bad. I will not go into remote viewing for solving crimes. It's not my forte.
If you are dealing with a fashion crime, however, I have the answer, which is Fabletics leggings. Holy smokes, these leggings and pants are so great. I just bought a bunch more. It's embarrassing. It's getting weird now.
Oh, it's not embarrassing.
How many I have.
I don't. At that price? Come on now. Can't believe it stick.
Fabletics is so awesome because it's active wear that looks great wherever you're going, but it's also very functional and, most importantly, affordable.
And durable and long-lasting because,
Yes, it's quality stuff. Really nice athletic wear for yoga, running, gym, sports bras, shoes, accessories. Wherever you're going, whether you're going to work out or just want to be comfortable traveling or going about your business, you should grab some Fabletics because they're so nice. And they have so much love for our brainiacs that they were like, what can we give them that's better than anything you've ever heard of? Oh, I know. Get 2 pair of leggings for only $24. It's a $99 value when you sign up for the VIP program. Just go to fabletics.com/braincandy. Take advantage of this deal now. That's fabletics.com/braincandy to get 2 leggings for only $24. Free shipping on orders over $49. International shipping's available. No commitment when you purchase your first order. Fabletics.com/braincandy. Sarah's looking super hot in hers recently.
Oh, thanks. Well, you know what I did? I recently went through all of my clothes and I got rid of everything that is like, that stuff I've had since like undergrad.
Yeah.
And even like on the challenge and like old stuff that I've held on to, like, oh, I'm going to have these leggings with the holes in it, like just in case like I'm going on a camping trip and I need like one. No, throw them away.
Yeah, so, purge it.
Yeah, I'm doing only fancy stuff. And Fabletics falls into that category.
Yeah, but not going to break the bank, so that's fun.
I know.
I love a deal.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I wanted to ask you if you are one of those people that gets really into the, Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
Oh, my God, no. In fact, the opposite. I'm so annoyed by this.
Why?
I can't believe we've taken this long to talk about this.
I know. What is wrong with us?
As a wiener sandwich lover, I feel like you'd be into this.
Sarah, thank you for doing that. Nobody ever does that, and it is like the best joke ever, and why am I the only one saying it? I love a wiener sandwich so much, and I don't like it either, though, the contest portion.
I feel like if you were to Google wiener sandwich eating contest, it might provide different search results.
Yeah, you might get some not safe for work content.
Yeah, make sure that safe search is on, ladies and gentlemen.
What is
I'm not into it.
Yeah, what is your objection to it?
I don't like something. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see. Have you seen the documentaries on people who do these eating contests?
Yeah, right. Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the idea of like stretching out your stomach to people just take it to another level. I feel like it was fun when this was like back in the day of like, oh, it's a fair like pie eating contest, like,
oh yeah,
something out of like the movies, like, except that, what is it, Stand By Me, where he pukes all over everybody? What movie is that?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Oh my God, it's like one of those old movies. No, The Sandlot.
Okay.
Something like that. Anyways, that's bad. But, like, it used to be, like, fun and games. Now this is, like, body modification to accommodate a sport.
Yeah.
That could, like, potentially kill you.
Yeah, I get that.
This seems weird.
Yeah, I mean, and, like, how they dip the bun in water so that... I'm not into that scene. That should be outlawed.
You're ruining the best part.
Wait. Oh, yeah, agreed.
The bun with that and the soft and the kind of wet. Oh, my God. Give me, that bread that could absolutely patch a hole in a boat. I love it. Think about, okay. So, what I was going to say Saskatchewan guy, but where the hell is that guy from who's cereal shitting all over the place? Sheboygan guy is clogging toilets, but there's no problem at the freaking boardwalk in Jersey after these contests. Oh my God, they have porta potties. Could you imagine? Because what goes in must come out. What's happening?
Do you think they just take a laxative or something and get it over with real quick, or what?
Ooh. Well,
maybe they purge after.
I can't speak for these people, but I don't think they purge because, when I was on Battle of the Seasons, we had to do an eating contest where it was one of those... somebody bets like I can eat 20 and they go, okay, I see your 20. I think I could eat 25. And then you go, I think I could eat 30. And then go, okay, I call your 30. And then you have to eat that or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we did one where we had to eat, we had to eat a few things. We had to eat liver, which was awful.
So gross.
But so healthy for you. That was like what my mom fed me for like the first 6 months of my life.
It's a myth though.
Is it?
Yeah, they're like, that's an old wives' tale.
Oh, well, whatever.
It worked for you, though.
Look at me now, folks.
Yeah.
It's all the liver. Okay, so anyways, and I like almost won that season, so there you go. No, I'm totally kidding.
My God.
Almost. But, okay, so the other thing we had to eat were dolma, like those grape leaves. And I ate an impressive amount to where the people, and I brag about this all the time, and I forever will, whatevs. If I were a dude and bragging about hot dogs I'm eating at Nathan's, nobody would say
Nobody's judging you, Sarah.
Well, people do. They are like, oh, you... So I don't know. I feel judged. Maybe it's because it's eating and it feels like disgusting. But people were like looking at me. The crew was just looking at me with these looks of just both amazement and disgust and shock, like a combo of emotion of like, how is she doing that? And I ate so many. We ate a total of 52 as a team of 4. And I ate, or 62 or something, as a team of 4, and I ate like 28 of them.
Wow.
I easily ate half of what we needed to put down. And then I had to sit for like 20 minutes, and when I tried to puke it up, my stomach felt insane.
You mean you couldn't do it?
I couldn't. Nothing would come out. It had already been like past the point of you have to do it like instantly.
Yeah, right.
And it was awful, and it wouldn't go. It was almost like my stomach was too full. It couldn't even do that. And,
oh, God.
Because when you see us eating gross things on the challenge and then we puke it up like that, yeah, I mean, that's like because it just went down. But once it's in there, and then for the next 48 to 72 hours, I was in a bad place.
A bad place.
I mean, I could see it. I could see, like, when they say food baby, I'm like, and it was rice,
oh God,
oil, and grape leaves. The only thing saving me was that oil.
Why?
Because it's like a slip and slide.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Why did you make me explain that?
I just wanted to make sure.
Edit that
out. Listen, Sarah. Let's stay focused here. I have a question for you about the eating thing.
Oh, God. I'm just sitting here getting deep into a story about my digestive tract.
Shut up. I liked it. I just want to make sure I get this in because I'm really wondering.
Okay.
So when Nathan's hot dog contest goes around, I guess it's on the 4th of July each year, but when they're doing it, they separate women and men, which for me seems very weird. It seems like this would be a sport in which everyone would be the same. I mean, maybe size would matter, things like that, but whatever. And then when the lady won, she ate, I think, something like 31 in however many minutes. But then when Joey Chestnut won again, because he's like the reigning champ, he ate 75 or something crazy in 10 minutes.
Yeah, because once again, this falls into the category of, remember when we did we looked at the article on people who research games and why men win more often, and it's because their desire to win is greater, and we're playing not to win, we're just playing for the joy of it.
Yeah.
And the training that they're like, it's all about what you're doing to your stomach. Like, I watched it's insane what they're doing. They're training like all year for this stupid stuff.
Yeah, but it wasn't even close. 30 to 70 something. I mean, come on.
She's not a competitive eater, is she?
She won. Yes.
Like, but she does this outside of just Nathan's hot dogs. I wonder how many times she competes a year versus he competes a year. I think it's just how often do you do this?
Oh.
I think it's just something that gets stretched out.
It just seems like there would be one woman on the earth who would train as much as Joey Chestnut.
Yeah.
And at least be in the same realm or range.
I bet this is like my calling, and I'm just like not.
I know, this is what I'm getting at. You would be perfect for this.
Got my tonsils taken out for nothing.
I mean, really think like you should keep an open mind.
And an open throat.
I'm dying. Like, I'm happy because it's so funny, and then I'm just mad I didn't think of it. Oh, God.
Oh, Susie.
Well, I don't know.
You make me laugh extra a lot today.
I need someone to write in, though, and tell me if there is a biological or anatomical reason why women would be less capable of binge eating hot dogs. It seems like we would be better at it.
I think, it does seem like we would be better at it.
We have so much practice.
Things that we are better at. Ready? I mean, sports, in the sport and competitive world.
Go ahead.
Long distance swimming.
And that's it?
High jump skiing.
That's weird. Why? Because we're lighter?
Because we're lighter. Okay. And we have less bone density.
Okay.
Yes. And so we go farther. And what is the other one?
Luge.
Oh, luge, I think, because the heavy bottom. No, I'm not kidding. That's why I said that would be the thing I think I am supposed to do.
I know. That's another way you think you've missed your calling.
Yeah, man. I need another life. I need to come back. And I got a lot of shit to do.
Oh my God. I feel like that every day.
What do you feel like you miss your calling as?
A librarian.
Like oh my God, that's so adorable. Here
I
am wanting to get my head chopped off in luge racing. And Susie's like, I'd like to be a librarian.
I would be a great librarian, and I'm very good at being quiet in public, too.
Oh.
So I think I
would. Let's just say we have different skills.
Right, but I do feel like that about a lot of things. Like, wouldn't it be nice if we really did get several lives and we could, do everything we want to do?
Yeah, that would be great.
And if you are going to have a bunch of lives and once you can complete your bucket list, what I'm going to be doing more of is traveling the world. And if I'm going to be traveling the world, I'm going to be taking my away luggage with me. We've been squawking about Away for a long time, but the reason is because they're the best. It's designed to be resilient, resourceful, and essential to the way you travel. They asked thousands of people how the heck they pack, why they travel, and then they designed a bag to solve the problems like sticky wheels and iPads and phones that die. And that way, these suitcases, you can just plug your whatever electronic stuff into the USB port and charge it right there at the airport. You don't have to do that thing where you sit next to the wall and look like a weirdo. And they're super high quality. They can handle anything that you put them to the test with. And they have a great deal for you guys. For $20 off a suitcase, visit awaytravel.com/braincandy and use promo code BRAINCANDY during checkout. That's $20 off a suitcase at awaytravel.com/braincandy and use our code BRAINCANDY during checkout We have one of these for each member of our family. That's how much we love it. And they're super Instagrammable. And they have a 100-day trial. You can live with it, travel with it, Instagram it, whatever. And then if you decide it's not for you, you can return it for a full refund. These bags are gorgeous. You will love them. Anyway, that's kind of the technological segue that's perfect for you, Sarah. What were you going to say?
They're working on that shit. Elon Musk, he's like got all this new stuff coming out. That brain stuff. Have you been reading this or seeing about this?
Yeah.
And I've been listening to NPR a lot lately, and there are neurobiologists, I guess it would be, and like neuroengineers, like bioengineers, that's what it is, who have said that this stuff it's looking good. Like what they did that nobody else did was combine a bunch of the best technology from each field. They said, okay, what do we need to get, so just to explain what the heck I'm talking about, there was a conference that was held where Elon Musk unveiled like new technology for a computer communicating with the neurological network of the brain to make body parts move. So people who have an amputation or like amputated limb, or people who are paraplegic or quadriplegic, that with their thoughts, they can get these machines to move, because all you have to do is get like the information that the brain is thinking and then translate that into a machine. And so they're like, okay, what do we need? We need really thin wires. Okay, well, we'll get the company that makes the thinnest wires. Okay, well, what do we need? We need the best, wireless systems. Okay, well, we'll get the company that makes the best. And they combined all these things where the scientists and the doctors are going, it looks good.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm like super excited about this. And everybody on NPR, like, I'm waiting for but there's hasn't been really, it's just like, yeah, it's going to be a while before it becomes like commercially available and something where like, the everyday consumer could, but like years from now. But for somebody I think we're like 5 to 10 years away from people who are, have mobility problems to be walking.
Wow, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah. Man, it's real cool. So,
I don't know. Elon Musk, he has his issues. I always wonder about him.
Yeah, did you ever listen to his interview on Joe Rogan?
No.
It's worth it. It's bizarre, but,
Is he likable or just a D-bag?
No, he's actually likable, but it's almost more like he seems like if you were to tell me, oh, by the way, this collection of humans on Earth are actually aliens, and you told me he was one of them, I'd be like, oh yeah, I get that.
Right.
He's like very believable as non-human.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
But likable, and has a really funny, like, he has this laugh where he laughs as if he's saying, oh, you silly humans. Like, that's what it sounds like when he laughs. But it's not condescending. It's not, he's just like, oh. Like,
I have a question.
I'm into it. Yes.
So what you're talking about with regards to his sort of, the way his mind works, it made me think of like, if you could invent anything in the world, what would it be? And then I was thinking how I would want to create a time machine and time travel, because that's so intriguing to me. Mm-hmm. But that led me down to a road in my mind about how I'm reading a book called Hitler, the Ascent, 1889 to 1939. And you know how people always ask, like, if you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you do
it?
Right.
Yeah.
So in reading the book, there's a moment, I'm sure most people know about it, but how he was a like kind of mediocre artist. Yeah. And he applied to go to an art school, and he didn't get in. And that was sort of a fork in the road for him in his life. And I just started thinking about what would have happened if he had gotten into that program.
Oh, my God.
And how many lives would potentially and most likely have been saved. And I was just thinking that's what I would go back and do, I think, is like change the course of his life rather than kill him. But anyway, I know that's
like those sliding door moments.
Yes, exactly. And I just thought, shit.
Everybody kind of has one where they're like, this is where my life, I made this decision and it took me in this direction.
Well, the real magic of life, though, I think, is if you can discern that moment when it's happening. you know,
like I have the option here and here's,
where you can kind of make a choice.
Yeah, and almost being able to see into the future where each path is going to take you.
Mm-hmm.
But,
or even just being aware of the importance of it so that you can be more thoughtful about it.
I wonder. That's interesting. Because there also has to be like, you know, even if you make a different decision, like say he gets in, you know, the situation is different, but the person's moral values are probably the same, you know?
Yeah.
If I got into college or I didn't get it, if I got into, you know, Chapman graduate program or I didn't get into Chapman.
Yeah.
I would not all of a sudden become more likely to murder people.
Yeah. Right.
So,
and I get what you're saying, but I think there's a lot of people who have those values of bigotry and nationalism who, you know, don't act on them because they're occupied with other things. And so, I mean, that's tolerable to me, even though it's disgusting. You know,
this is like, you know, related, but, you know, much lighter, but maybe not. So I was having like the same kind of thought about like incel individuals.
Yes.
You know, who like how, oh my God, I was having a lot of thoughts the other day about this. I don't know why. It's such a weird thing to think about. But, well, actually I do know. I was driving in the car and this guy pulls up next to me and he looks over at me and he gives me, I look at him and then I like look away because it's not my job to like smile at you and make you feel good at the stoplight or whatever. And I think I was like doing my makeup and he shot me this look like, it felt like you're one of those girls or like, like it felt, and he was kind of, you know, gross. And so I thought about that and I was like, you know, why would I be, you know, inclined to smile back or not? And I'm like, look at you, buddy. You're like a mess over there. Mm-hmm. And think about the effort and work women, even women who like, you know, are not Kim Kardashian or one of those like Instagram like gals who's putting on makeup like crazy, just regular. Yeah. And the amount of work we put in to how we look and how we appear to the world, you know. Yes. But that is one thing. But what reminded me of this, what you were talking about, was it's one moment and one experience where one person said something and then it just, you had the idea that everybody's like that. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to go and I'm going to try it, you know? Okay. And it probably is all rooted in oh my gosh, we can go deep in this. I bet people, this is what your book is about.
Exactly. I was just thinking about this concept because not only with the Hitler stuff, but other studies on psychopaths show that the underlying problem is some sort of fundamental shame. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here's Hitler, who's the one thing that he feels like he is sharing with the world and is vulnerable about and probably had some horrible childhood experience. Yes. And so here's his thing that he is able to put his emotions into and share and how he's able to communicate his hurt and his pain or whatever he's going through. Yes. And he gets so nervous in sharing that and then finally shares it and has all this pain that, you know, was what inspired this work. Yeah. And then that work gets rejected. Yes. It's rejecting who he is as a person, identity, what he chose, all that stuff. So there starts the spiral of the stuff. I can totally, so that's it. Right? And it's so important. And perhaps we aren't teaching our boys in particular how to manage your own identity and your self-worth outside of the validation of others. And it's true for girls too, of course, but girls don't tend to mow down millions of people for no reason. Yeah, they internalize it and they take it out on themselves and then they take it out on future generations, which is terrible. So really what we need to learn how to do is separate the human from the experience and from the external and from the whatever happened to you. Yeah. You are not... You're not your experiences. Mm-hmm. And shitty things happen because being a person is hard. Yeah. Well, luckily, though, when you're a person and things are hard, you can do something to make life easier, which is to get HelloFresh It's the #1 meal kit system, delivering pre-measured ingredients right to your door. I can't believe it if you haven't tried it yet, because this is a no-brainer. We have been going crazy with yummy recipes. Adam got the you know how they have like a section of gourmet stuff?
Yes, they sure do.
And
they had freaking like lobster in there.
I know, he got duck breast, and we rendered the fat, and we were all fancy, and it took like 30 minutes, no big deal. And it's so cool because you can add sides now, like garlic bread and cookie dough, so that your meal can be, have more options for you. And you can pick the day you want it delivered, skip a week. Like when we're going away for Nashville, I skip that week. But it's just so great and yummy and simple as well, because you don't have to go to the grocery store and do all that jazz. So this is something that's a no-brainer and delicious, and your family can eat home-cooked meals for a great price, and they're giving you guys a deal for $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com/BrainCandy80 and enter BrainCandy80. That's for $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com/BrainCandy80 and enter BrainCandy80. It's like receiving 8 meals for free. You get $20 off your first 4 boxes, so that's great.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I know. My secret trick is, when Landon goes out of town, get the 2-person meal.
Yeah.
And then
you get leftovers.
Leftovers.
See? Like
easy breezy.
Right.
Squeezy.
It's a little something you can do to make your life better. Would you kill baby Hitler, though?
No.
You wouldn't.
I mean, no. See, this is the thing. People are going to get mad at that. I would do the same thing that you would do.
Yeah.
Because, taking another life is not the solution.
Okay.
Unless, God.
I know, right? This is the big conundrum.
It gets tricky. Oh, my gosh. Do not.
But it's just hypothetical. It's just for fun. It's just a fun conversation.
But if there were another option, if it's, here you go, he's about to kill all these people, or you have to kill him, kill him. But if it's okay, you could go anywhere, and there could be a way to,
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Your answer is fine.
Thank you.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Oh, goodness. I love these questions today. They're the best.
Different things I've read recently, I thought, I want to know what Sarah would say. So
I love that. You're so nice.
There was an article about the heat wave of the summer, and it was asking the question, do fans work on dogs?
Oh, no.
Right. They really don't.
They don't.
Can you believe that, though? If they're sitting in a room with a fan, it's like they're not.
Oh, my God. They don't know what they're missing. But also, what are we missing?
Right. Some sort of high-pitched sounds.
Right. So I happen to have a high-maintenance dog that is prone to overheating. So much so that when we were on our camping trip and he was just in the back seat, we had him in the I have the open trunk area. When I say he was in the trunk, people get very nervous.
Oh, right.
But I have the, it's like a Jeep. So we have it set up so where they could be in the back. And just in the back there, he was overheating, and I had to move him to the front and put him, because it was too hot with the sun in the window.
Yes.
And so the vet and everybody tells us that the best thing to do when he starts to get hot is to get his paws wet and to get his stomach wet.
Yes.
And that is what will cool him down. So you should see, it's just it's not like we're leaving him inside the car without the air conditioning. We're in there. We're driving.
Yeah.
And then if I just take him on a walk, I took him on a walk outside the other day because it's so GD hot out here, and I practically live in the desert, and he can only make it around the block.
Yeah, he's not cut out for
anything.
Yeah, I was going to say big city living, but it's also farm living or anything.
Living.
Yeah. Right. So evidently dogs, as most people know, sweat through their tongue. That's why they pant. So they don't sweat on their body. And as a result, the fan is rendered impotent because, what a fan does is kind of use the moisture from your skin to then transfer the heat to the air and all that stuff.
But there's got to be something they enjoy about the wind.
Yeah, it says they'll sit in front of it and they will like the feeling, but it doesn't cool them off.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because is there anything cuter than those dogs with their head out the window
No.
that are just like loving life? I saw one the other day that was in the driver's seat, which I don't know how safe that is, but not like driving. You know what I mean?
Right.
For all those people out there who scratching their heads and wondering, he can't reach the pedals. Yes, it was so cute. And his little tongue was out, and he just looked like he was having the time of his life. I assume it was a he. I don't know why. This dog looked like it was a boy.
Yeah, why do they love that feeling?
It's got to be the smells, though, right?
I never thought of that.
Yeah, because sometimes the things that dogs, we think that they like about stuff, like, or don't like I read, and now I don't even know how true this is, but I read in some article that the reason why dogs don't like the rain is not because they don't like getting wet. It's because the sound is amplified with the water, and it's too noisy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if that's true, but that seems like a thing maybe somebody can look up and tell me if I'm right or wrong about.
Yeah, that makes sense because we just project our own ideas of what it might be, but we are not correct.
Yeah, kind of like for plants and why I'm terrified to always cut them. And I'm like, haircut, not amputation. Haircut, not amputation.
Yeah, you do. You get real worked up.
I know, and there's no reason to. Until I read that book, Lab Girl, in which she was like, oh, this plant did all this amazing stuff. And then it died and we threw it in the trash. And I'm like, and it was like no big deal. So, because there's a lot of plants. We're all good.
Well, kind of speaking of animals and like things we could do to help them, there's an animal rescue group that wants you to don't throw away your old bras because they use the clasps, the eye clasps, to help heal injured turtle shells.
Oh my God, I saw this.
Isn't that cute?
It is the cutest, and like, good on them.
Yeah, turtles are just like wearing bras.
Oh God, that is so funny.
I know. I love repurposing stuff like that and also picturing a turtle wearing underwear.
And it seems like the most appropriate thing. Like, okay, the little clasp, because if their shell gets broken, then they can just like clasp it on and also get it tighter. So like when it grows back together, that makes sense.
Because I guess a lot of them get run over.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it's oh my God. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. Turtles are like the sweetest.
Yeah, except when they
Even
bite.
if they're mean.
They're adorable, that's for sure.
They are. And they're nice and slow. It's great.
They're nice and slow.
I like that. There's another animal that we use mascara wands.
No way. That's awesome too.
For. What is it? It's like something, maybe it's for like getting tar off of, there's some use where it's like save your mascara wand and donate it to, there's
like when there's an oil
use.
spill or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Funny. See, all these things that women use to beautify, we can use to heal animals as well.
And then
as we're ruining the self-worth of women, we're helping turtles.
And just ignore the fact that we may be testing some lipstick on their bodies.
If you have any pictures of turtles wearing bras, you should definitely have them digitized. And you should use Legacy Box to do that. In fact, you could do that for whatever type of media you have, film reel from 1971, VHS tapes from your childhood.
Oh, those are cool.
Old pictures that are collecting dust in your grandma's house.
Yeah, you know, everybody's got them.
Yeah, everybody has them, and they're so special, and we never really look at them because they're all just sort of wherever. And this way you can streamline it, have everything safe and secure, won't burn up in a friggin' fire, and save your memories and enjoy them instead of let them collect dust. Legacy Box has a great way for you to do that, and they have a deal for you. There's never been a better time to digitally preserve your memories. Visit legacybox.com today to get started. Plus, for a limited time, they're offering our listeners an exclusive discount. Go to legacybox.com/brain to get 40% off your first order. Go to legacybox.com/brain and save 40% today. Get started preserving your past.
Awesome.
Lovely.
You know what else is awesome?
What?
Well, this date came and went, and, the date is pretty awesome itself. But on the 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven created a college fund for a baby girl that was born that date at 7-Eleven and happened to weigh 7 pounds, 11 ounces.
I saw that. How cute.
It's like the coolest.
Can you believe that, though?
I love that.
How is it possible that she weighed that and it was the time of day?
No, it is amazing.
Didn't they name her
cool.
something like Slurpee or something?
No, stop. What if?
I don't know.
No. It's Jamie.
Oh, not
Or
Slurpee.
Jamie. Jamie. Yeah, Jamie Brown.
So cute.
Yeah, July. I miss that day every year, and I always want to go in and get free Slurpees. I don't even really like Slurpees, but I love the idea of something free.
How much is this college fund for her?
Oh, I think it was $7,100. It was like $7,111.
They're trying to be cute about it.
Yeah, you should.
Right.
You should have given her. Well, that's fine. I guess that's enough.
It's not enough. What the heck?
No, you're right. It's not enough. Come on, for goodness sakes, you're 7-Eleven.
Yeah, jeez.
Thank you. Okay, good. Maybe they should do that like every year for 11 months out of the year for 7 years.
Was it true that the reason they called it that was because those were the hours of operation for a while? Is that a myth?
I don't know, but it's a really good idea for a name, if that's the case.
That's what I always thought, that their hours were 7 till 11.
No, that would make total sense. Next on the history of.
Or what we got wrong.
Or what we got wrong, correct. There's a lot. Oh, what did I do the other day? I got called out for this, too, for having zero street cred. I referred to a dice game as Throwing Bones, and that is dominoes, which I know because, hello,
so
we played dominoes together.
Wait, dominoes is called Throwing Bones?
Yeah, those are bones, and that's what they call a boneyard. I even knew that. It's where what you call the little tiles that you have extra of, or whatever.
Who's they?
Anybody who's playing.
Oh, how come I never heard of this?
As in players of the game.
Of Bones.
I guess I could say that, but I haven't played in a long time.
And then
then I don't know what you call dice.
Okay, so
no idea.
The game that you were referring to is
dice.
And you said it was Bones.
Yes, which was incorrect.
What the heck is dice though?
I don't I don't know. You do maybe it's kind of like craps, they're doing some version of that. I'm sure there are different games.
Yeah, we don't want to guess
a game
again.
with dice. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Boggle. You know what?
No, whatever.
That reminds me. The guy that told you you had no street cred, he's great and real funny. And but it made me think, I feel bad for people of color that listen to our show because we do try so hard to be, on top of our being informed and all of that. Mm-hmm. But I was criticizing myself in my mind because I noticed that at least I tend to not know the names of Black people that I'm talking about, famous people, that Lena Waithe and different people that I'll be that Ava DuVernay, and I'll say it wrong, and I'll be I think that's her name, and I'm I should make more of an effort to really invest enough to freaking remember their names,
Same.
So
yes.
I'm putting that out there to hold myself.
Out.
Yeah, holding myself accountable.
You can hold me accountable too. Yes, I mean.
Well, you forget everyone's
name.
name.
I forget everyone's name. Yeah, there
You're
we go.
An equal opportunity.
Yes, thank you.
Scatterbrain.
There you go. Yeah,
but
I do it to everyone. No, that's awful. I should do it to everyone.
Names are
not.
hard.
I should not do it to everyone. I should remember their names.
Well, and the other thing is, a lot of times I'll see it in print, but I won't often hear it. So I'm am I saying that wrong? I don't want to say it wrong.
Kind of what was the word that was real funny that I was and you said you never heard it and it had to do with the body. I can't remember, but it'll come back to me.
That happens all the time. I've started just keeping a pen next to me when I read so I can start learning more words.
Well, Suze, I was going to think the opposite, that it happens to me all the time and it never happens to you, which is why it stood out in my mind, because I'm that never happens.
Oh, my God. I always feel like that. I'm do I even know English? It's happening over here.
It's the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yes.
Yeah,
in a
that's
good
it.
way.
We should always feel good when we feel like idiots.
That's a deep
I think that's
thought.
the moral of the story.
Right. All right. Well, just something to think about.
Yeah.
I read a funny tweet that really.
That's funny.
Is,
I thought you were just going to end there of like, well, everybody should just be an idiot.
Yeah, fuck it.
Then you're fine. No. Okay, tell me about your tweet.
I think it's a funny idea, but also true. The tweet was, the nicer the house, the harder it is to find the kitchen trash can.
Oh my God, I saw that. It is so, so true.
Isn't
and you know
it?
what? The only thing that I thought about that?
Yes.
Except in Susie's house.
Oh, that's nice.
I said it wouldn't matter how big your house was. Everybody would always know where your trash can was.
Wow, high praise.
Yeah, so there you go. So, yeah, but that is absolutely true. Oh my God, and when they have one of those impossible ones that's like, my friend lives in one of the most beautiful houses I've ever seen. I couldn't tell you where a single thing in that kitchen is because everything is hidden in some special secret pop-out drawer that, like, is so state-of-the-art. And, you know...
Do you like that, or do you prefer the basic kind?
No, well, it depends. There are certain things. You know what I'm super into? There are these new kitchen counters that have a hole in the top. So and it's like a cutting board.
Oh, yeah.
And so you just scrape the stuff right into the hole, and that's where your trash can is. And you don't have to do that annoying pick it up and then put it in the trash thing. I hate that.
Is there a way to close that hole, or is that just wafting up in my face, or what?
Excellent question. See, that's why Susie should be a kitchen designer or something. That's what, we started on what you missed your calling as.
Now we know.
Not a librarian. It'd be a waste of your skills.
What if that was my calling, is kitchen design?
Unless it's designing, yes.
My God, something to think about.
Yeah.
But I agree. I do think the fancier the home, the harder it is to find the garbage trash can. And that's another joke I wish I had thought of because it's freaking true.
It is so funny. And also bathroom. You have to open up a lot of doors.
Yes. Right?
Just like this one, this one, this one.
Yeah.
This one.
I don't want to be disoriented in a house.
Are you the kind of person that goes to somebody else's house and has the desire to open something like the medicine cabinet and look inside?
Not really. And I also don't want the tour that people insist on giving.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I don't. Give me my wine and let me sit.
Well, unless they have really cute houses, and then I do want the tour.
See, I bet you do.
I do want the tour. I don't even care. Yeah, no, I don't.
You tried to yes and then you were like, no.
I totally, and then I was like, wait a sec. No, I don't. But here's the thing. Give me my wine, then take me on the tour.
Really?
Yes.
I just feel like I'm supposed to gush, and I'm like, okay, great.
Oh my God, I love gushing. Oh, but here's what I had to stop doing is I had to stop remodeling it in my mind, or like going, I don't
you
think I
see
ever said it out
potential.
loud, but I totally am, and then I want to like yes and them there. But with home design, it's no ask, no advice, because everybody has their version of what they think it should look like, and that's
well, and you were saying that's what annoyed you when you would give a tour of your house, how people would be like, you know what you should do in here?
Yeah.
And you'd think like, wait, I was done in here.
Right. Yeah. And I'm like, actually, I like the minimalist look, and here's why that wouldn't work for, and I don't like, but you know what I've learned to do when people do that, because I know I like across the board, I've like realized this actually pretty recently. I had this kind of like aha moment. Because I like to do that too. It's just like I get excited. I want to share something. And really it's just like me adding to their list of options. I don't need somebody to actually follow through on the exact advice I give. So when I was getting that kind of advice from other people, I just realized that I don't have to do exactly what they're saying. So why don't I just validate them?
You just realized this?
Yes, I know. It's like before I would get defensive. Because again, I would take it... This is kind of like what we said in the beginning of you have to separate you from whatever the situation is, because it felt like an identity attack of like, oh my God, I'm like decorating is so important to me. So if they say I should do this and this and this, maybe it's because like the thing that I am so proud of I'm not good at. This is all like internalized. And,
they're trying to bond. That's all they're doing.
Totally. And so I just realized like I could just go, instead of going, oh, here's why that won't work and giving the list, just go, yeah, I could do that, and sometimes I do.
Yeah, right.
That was long-winded for that was basically a tour through Sarah's psyche and a journey towards self-awareness and differentiation.
Do you ever sit around thinking about how great our listeners are?
All the time.
I do a lot.
Yeah, especially when they send me really great articles. I was thinking about that actually in the shower today. Which is a weird place to think about them, but I do think about you guys in the shower. So,
wait,
yes, I think about you naked.
We should talk about that thread that you brought up about the astronauts, the diapers thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was fun.
Oh, my God.
What a great thread.
It is so funny. It is so funny. So let me pull up the name of the woman who started it. So it started with somebody, she wrote an article on male and, I guess, gender differences in space. And somebody wrote to her, she had a few people write and say, well, the reason why they couldn't have female astronauts was because they couldn't figure out what to do when they went to the bathroom. And she was like, here's why that's incorrect and doesn't hold up as an argument.
Right.
And they said that they couldn't go into, women couldn't go into space because we lacked the technology for them to pee. And so then she starts about the earliest space travel and what that was like. And she said in the beginning that doctors were worried that people wouldn't even be able to urinate or even swallow, but they still made plans to send men into space. Mm-hmm. And then they, came up with these weird ideas that were essentially you could either pee in your pants or put this little weird condom on your penis. But oh my God, that was the funniest part is they were so back in the day, they had in the early times of space travel and astronauts, they had these little the best idea they could think of was to put this little rubber essentially a condom over the penis, and then they would pee, and then I think soon they had some vacuum suction action, but they would just pee into this, bag, and then seal that up and store that. It's very, I feel like...
Wait, you didn't tell the joke.
Oh, no, I definitely will tell this part. And so that what they ran into was they had them in 3 sizes, large, medium, and small. And what do you think all the male astronauts said that they were when they said, what size are you?
Right.
Everyone said large. And you know what happens when you get a large but you don't fit a large? You get pee-pee everywhere.
Yep. All over the air, too, because in space, that shit is floating around.
Floating around. There's a lot of problems with peeing in space. For real. You know when they stopped having problems with peeing in space? When women joined the space program, and then they started actually thinking about what can we do, and they invented a great material that I guess absorbs everything. And I'm just saying, I feel like far less children would be so gung-ho about being an astronaut if they knew they had to continue wearing diapers.
Right? It's not a pleasant experience, it doesn't sound like.
Hey, you like your big boy panties? Well, guess what? Say goodbye to those.
Yeah. It's tough stuff up there.
Yeah, I guess
they don't
big boy
seem to
panties
mind,
is
though.
weird. Big boy undies. Big girl panties.
I think we should start calling men's underwear panties.
Yes, that would be so funny.
Yeah, I don't even think we should call women.
Ew. No, we definitely shouldn't.
But if we're going to, then we should also call men's undies.
Yeah.
Sarah, can you get people to subscribe, please?
They should be already, but what I need you to do is tell a friend. I am loving, shout out to all the new listeners, because I am loving seeing all the tweets from people who are like, oh my God, I just discovered this show. It is so funny. It is exactly what I was looking for. It is quality entertainment. And I'm like, thank you. We've been saying that for, what the hell episode are we on?
Right? That was 343 we just did.
Oh, are we done? Yeah. Should I press stop?
Sarah, yeah, we can be done. Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye.
This podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.